Hello everybody and welcome back to my no, that's not the right one. Hobo Tough Life. We're here. Our base is still here. We're actually doing quite nice as far as our stats are concerned. I spent the night doing that type of stuff, and I also went over there and looted all the boxerinos that could be looted. And I'm like sitting here wondering the whole time, what the hell happened to all our money? Didn't we have like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of moolah? Well, apparently not. And now I remember that we were actually trying to fill out our inventory with I'm assuming this is the best bag you can get and or just buy. It's 1,000 from Anatoly. I did notice in the whilst editing the last episode, when you use your storage, your stash hideout, see how each one of these are specifically 30 each. Well, you can place a lot more than just 30 in your base. So, well, a lot apparently. And it only takes up one slot, which is cool. But I'm just gonna keep it all on me because we all know how reliable that type of stuff is. It shouldn't disappear because even if the base disappears, because it's like the default 10. I think this is the actual default. So it should be perfectly fine to store it in there, but hell, we got room to carry it. Oh, it's daylight. And it's warming back up again. It is a pretty chilly day for sure. This is such a peaceful sight to just see nobody out in the streets early morning after a nice winter snowfall storm over the night. I miss this. I really wish this happens in Florida. But no, we just get hurricanes in Florida. And by the way, can we all, I gotta vent a little bit. You think the state of Florida would be prepared for a hurricane of Irma's strength? This is Florida, right? You'd be so unbelievably wrong. The amount of freaking chaos that happened when Irma was coming is unreal. Granted, you gotta fend for yourself in this world, but people, man, it really just disappoints you in humanity. What am I here to buy? I'm here to buy something.
Yes.
And I'm not just talking about waiting in line for 2 hours. Ooh, a lamp! I love lamps. And I'm not just talking about waiting in line for 2 hours for fuel and whatnot. That's something you would expect. There's not enough fuel in the state of Florida when half the state of Florida is leaving. You know, that makes perfect sense. And I got to give it to the state. You know, when the tankers arrived into port, they were given police escorts for the tanker trucks to get into the gas stations so people can actually fuel up and get the hell out of here. And honestly, the price gouging at the fuel pump wasn't much of an issue at all. It was morally, that's a word. It was mainly the price gouging I'm going to sell to you because I need all the money I can get for this $1,000 backpack. It was mainly price gouging with water. You would hear it on the news, I was watching the news. Everybody's watching the news every 52 seconds in the day because you have to be updated. That's all you had to do in life. I mean, there were so many countless 7-Elevens. I mean, no way. I don't want to talk to you. I just want to sell to people. It was so many 7-Elevens. Every freaking 40 minutes on the news you hear of 7-Eleven paying $40 for a case of water, which is freaking absurd. Price gouging when a natural disaster is happening and people are really worried about their friends, their family, their loved ones, their children. They're out there, dealing with everybody just to get a freaking case of water. So they have, a little something extra to drink, perhaps. And then you got these scumbags that, I want to make a good $20 off a case of water. Oh, $20. It really depends on how much they jacked up the freaking price for that case of water. But I really hope those people get their comeuppance later in life. Seriously, I wish bad things upon them for sure. I don't think they can even get in trouble for something for jacking up the price of bottled water. Even Best Buy was another storm, huh? Even Best Buy got in trouble with bottled water because apparently, I don't know where this was, probably in the state of Florida, or maybe it might have been Harvey. Actually, now that I think about it, go away. I don't. Escape doesn't work from this menu. Well, we have 1,000. I don't know why I'm not coming over here and buy this dang thing. Then we're gonna finally have the max max carry capacity. I think later, unless they add carry capacity. Oh, that's got magically quieter. What do you have for sale? Give me this, and let me sell to you. But this Best Buy, they normally don't sell cases of water, so what they did is they took the price of an individual and just multiplied it by like 24, 40, 32, however many is in a pack, and that came out to like $40 for. I think I'm endlessly selling to this man. Can you just like endlessly? Oh no, I screwed up apparently. I don't know how many times you can use strategy on him, but I used strategy like at least twice there. I thought I could almost infinitely do that. But hey, maximum carry capacity. Hey. Oh. Maximum carry capacity. Hey-oh. Right there. Boom. 150 apparently is the max. This is apparently going to change a little bit. So as this is going on, as Hurricane Irma is barreling towards the state of Florida, you'd figure, well, you know what? I might not have enough canned food for when the power goes out for a week. By the way, I don't know how long it's been. What is today? It's like Sunday. It's been almost a week and there's still people without power, which is crazy to me. Absolutely bonkers. I am like just really lucky that I kept my power for the majority of the storm. And it didn't take 50,000 years to get it turned back on. I wonder if this doctor can heal me. Knock knock. Anyone there? Apparently begging him. Thank you, sir. Dr. Handsome. You know what? You're the useless doctor in the entire world. I'm freaking dying here of illness, and he's not even gonna do anything about it. So a couple actually interesting things happened to my mother, which really shows humanity at its best when everybody's, you know, thinking of themselves. So apparently she was, she was shopping, and she just happened to stumble across a couple cans of ravioli, which is, you know, kind of desirable because it doesn't need to be cooked, and it's actually somewhat, you know, edible when it's cold, so because you don't have power to warm it up or anything, right? Well, she puts a couple cans in her cart, you know, just a couple cans, 2 cans, and some lady, as she's looking at something on the shelf, some lady comes up behind her and starts sneaking the cans out of her basket. And as she's doing so, she does like one at a time, apparently. I think she had like 3 or something. She does one at a time. My mother turns around. You can just steal from this place willy-nilly. Yes. I guess it's just like, I thought this was a bug initially, but apparently it's just something you can do now. But she catches her sneaking like the last can out, and she's like, "Really? That's how it is?" She's like, "Yeah. I have 5 kids. I need this more than you." And oh my god, like that just makes me sick to my stomach when I think of that. I mean, just thinking you're better off than somebody just because you have a couple kids, like, I don't know. You know, whatever. I guess the kids didn't starve. Probably should focus on, like, my stats right now. I'm currently, like, dying. I can actually see the red bar dropping. It's quite a significant amount. So I'd like to shop. Can I buy antibiotics? I surely can. 70 each. There you go. And what else do I need? I need some spices. And let me get out of here so I can see my health. My health is fine. I'd like to return some bottles. There we go. What else? I was gonna buy something. Oh, we're almost out of money again. Okay, let's deal with the illness first. Where are my antibiotics? Oh, let's get up a little bit of morale. There you go. There's my antibiotics. Drop that down. Beautiful. Now we're just dying of coldness, which can be easily remedied. And another thing what happened to my mother as well. She makes sun tea, right? If you're not aware, sun tea, you know, you have this jar, you put water and you put tea in there and you set it out in the sun. Bam. You know, 8 billion, million, trillion hours later, you have sun tea. Oh no, I'm going to the poopy place. You have sun tea. Well, apparently someone just decided to steal that sun tea jar, presumably for a container to, you know, hold water. Which is just hilarious to me that somebody would, like, I honestly doubt there's a shortage of sun tea jars in the state of Florida. You can literally just go buy one for $4. Like, seriously, you're gonna steal somebody's sun tea jar? It's just funny. I don't know. When she told me that, I just couldn't stop laughing. Like, that's to me, that shit was funny as hell. What's not funny as hell is the state of Florida, that how there still isn't food on supermarket shelves like a week after. It's easy to get fuel, but it is not easy to get food, which is probably why you see a lot of those news articles where you see fast food restaurants like McDonald's with like lines that wrap around the building out to the street, because, you know, people, you know, they don't want to go shopping. 2, there's nothing at the store. 3, they want actually like hot food. They, you know, a lot of people are still without power, so they gotta, if they want hot food, they gotta go to McDonald's to get it. I guess you were in McDonald's shoes, you'd be like, holy crap, hurricanes are the best for business. Sure, you lose out on business for a couple days, but when everybody's out of power, you you just rack in the cash. So it's about sleepy time for me, and I think I'm going to just assign this. I keep holding off because when the base disappears, we're not going to be able to change it. Actually, if the base disappears, this gets reset. So, it doesn't really matter. So, cold resistance. I'm kind of curious if I really want to get wet resistance, because yeah, whatever. Just get wet resistance. Let's see. What else do we want? A little bit of storage wouldn't be bad, but now that I know that things only take up 1 slot in there, it's not really the biggest deal. Faith regeneration. Yes, that's an absolute must. Cure healing. I would like to have it as a convenience factor, but you can always just buy med kits. I guess for the convenience, I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Faith again, just because I can't stand dealing with it. And cold, and probably the other one's going to be either storage or wet resistance again. Okay, so before we start on the base, yes, I am a masochist. Yes, I do not learn my lesson. Yes, we are going to be doing base stuff. Yes, yes, and yes. And I am going to be backing this up, like, religiously. The way I'm going to do it is in stages. So when we place the cover, for instance, to kind of actually design the base the way we want it this time, or actually to optimize the complete size of this lot, not really just how we want it, just to optimize the size of the lot. I'm going to save between each interval. So if we put the cover down, I'm going to save. If we put the walls down, we're going to save. We're going to start putting furniture down, I'm going to save. We do a room, I'm going to save. It's going to be a lot of saving. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to empty my inventory, because each one of these things actually takes up a slot. So this is all got to go into here. Everything that's like multiple stacks. I would like to keep this on me because I'm going to be building stuff, but temporarily, until we know just how much we need, I'm just going to store it all in here, and hopefully nothing bad happens. It doesn't matter, I saved anyway. So okay, so now that we have all that stored, we can go over here and start. Wait, how do you? Yeah, there we go. Remove. We're gonna remove everything from our inventory, or from our base. This is gonna affect our level, which we probably won't get our boost, which I probably should have slept fully to get the boost, so I don't have to worry about things as I'm building. But that's me. I do not prepare. I just do things. Okay, so we've picked. Okay, so we've already broken the game. Can't access my inventory, so I can't see. F10. I can't see. No, still can't access inventory. So I can't see what my. How did F10 is not working? How about if we do like this and then hit F10 and then hit I? No? Okay. Well, I'll be right back. Okay, now that we have access to our inventory, we have 123 out of 150. Wow, that's a lot more. I'm not gonna have room for these freaking, you know what? Actually, what am I doing? We don't even need room because we're not gonna be sprinting anywhere. I'm stupid. I realize this. It's something you have to expect, though, from me. The only problem with this, if I have to go do something, I'm going to be really salty because I'm not going to place it all down, so I'm going to have to walk places. You know, when it comes to the front of the base, I think I am going to put the walls here because, oh, it's doing this weird glitch thing again. It's not the frame rate, trust me. It'll be over soon enough. But to put the walls here, this will give us, it'll limit our space a little bit, but it'll actually give us some space to maybe place some things on the outside of the base, which may look cool, I guess, but really I just want it to be symmetrical with this wall. And like this, it just make, I don't know, it just make more sense in my head, so that's what I'm gonna do. See, this is the thing with not having a guideline like with this. The fucking walls are just, there's no, like, I really wish in building there's a way to be like completely the same. So if you take this out and this is the way it is, either way you face. So I'm gonna have the mouse wheel to turn this, and how the hell do I know if that's actually straight? I don't. I have to place it, and then I have to come over here, and then I can see, yeah, that's clearly not straight, so I remove it, and then I come back into here, and I do this again, and then I hope that this one's straight. It's definitely, there could be a better way to do with this. That's like exactly the same. Is the wall just bowed out in general? I guess I could always do it like this, but I can't frickin' see whether it's actually, okay, that's actually straight. I think that's, yeah, that looks straight, right? Now, from across the way, I can just hopefully line that up. Oh, that's as straight as it's ever gonna get, but there you go. Okay, I can live with that. And now it'll be actually way easier to place the other ones. Okay, it's actually pretty damn straight, and I love the fact that 2 2x4s and 1 2x2 actually fills out the space quite nice. Wait, is this straight? Truly straight? It's actually pretty damn straight. I'm liking that a lot. And you know what? I guess we're just gonna continue this over. This might be the entire base right here. Just perfectly square for sure, but it actually leave a little bit of room. Oh, but our fire barrel though. I wanna keep our fire barrel in. Can we actually do that? Would it look good? It would look good. We can totally keep the fire barrel in. Where the hell is this third leg at? We could keep the fire barrel in. It'd just be a little warm corner. Why is this outside the frickin' building area? I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. But there you go. That's the little, okay. And from here, I think we can take this all the way out to this pillar, and then that would be the base. But I want to get these 2x4s and this 2x2 laid all the way out to this size, and I don't think we have enough stuff for this. Okay, so I can see my problem already. This slant is what the base is following, and if it comes all the way out, it's gonna be just like weirdly slanted. So this is making placing this one right here has totally thrown out of whack my fire cover. Like my fire cover has to be like slanted like in a really weird angle. But I guess we're not gonna really notice it once we're like inside the base, or really outside the base for that matter. It's just gonna look like a giant base. So I think I'm gonna continue with this, but this is bothering me to no end. Okay, so this is how the epic slant of 2017 is working out for us. So, as you can see, the base is very much so at a slant. Alright, but you can't tell from the outside. This is a wall. Alright, from the inside, you have to imagine that like the wall is gonna go, is gonna follow this this route. Okay, so this is going to be the front of the base. There's going to be a door at the front of the base that's actually going to be symmetrical, so I'm not too worried about that. But back here, it's so unbelievably wonky. So I have a plan in mind. So if we take a wall, right, and we just cordon off this area, we'll only have one entrance to the base, so getting back into the park is going to be annoying, but there's ways around it. If we just continue the wall like so to complete, is that straight? I don't know, it doesn't really matter. To complete this look, as far as the base is concerned, this might be bearable. Like, we'll have to pretend that this doesn't exist, but if we come over here, okay, wait, hold the phone. This would not be a door anymore. This would actually just be a wasted space. Can we please? Thank you. We'll put a wall right here. A little line up with that barrier, like so. I put the metal sheeting on the wall as well, just to complete the look. And okay, so that's how it would look. See, we don't even know that there's something over there. That's just the size of the base. I'm unsure. I'm definitely unsure, but I'm gonna roll with it for now. Like I said, getting back in the park is gonna be super annoying, but that's something I can deal with at a later date. I just want as big of a base as I can get. This base is gonna be huge. There's no way you would ever... Wow, I don't know. We'll see when we have to put interior walls and whatnot. It'll definitely fill out the base a little bit. Alright, granted it's getting dark and it's kind of hard to see, but I definitely feel... By the way, this is not going to be all steel. I'm going to come back at a later date and make a pass of like switching up between wood and tarp roofs and stuff, just to make it more random and hobo-like, because building all out of one material is just going to make it look boring. Even though it is the best material, but that doesn't really matter in my eyes. I think I like it. I think I do. It's going to be just a massive complex at first, and it's going to look just super weird and just weird. But once we start filling it with furniture, cordon off specific areas, because we're going to hopefully be like, you know, like for instance, take this wall for instance, and we're going to be like making its special rooms. Does this... Oh, right, this is a 2x4. Okay, it's a 2x4 roof. That's why I was a little thrown off there temporarily. But I do want... Man, I really want to make more metal stuff, just to get a consistency, like just make it all out of metal and then come back in. But I just don't... I don't think I have the materials to do so. Oh yeah, asphalt plates. We're low on asphalt plates, but I like it so far. Let's save and quit to see if it even saves. Not that I don't think it's gonna save. I think just later on down the road it's gonna be an issue. But I did just make a backup, so that gives me, like, it gave me the opportunity to make a backup, and it isn't... Oh please, just I need heat, and I need to get rid of this stuff so I can actually sprint. You think, you know, you'd be fine building, just not sprinting, but it is insanely annoying to... I mean, you're always so used to just sprinting around and whatnot, but not no more. I like it. I think I'm gonna like it. It definitely looks insanely boring and very Fallout right now because of just the metal walls and stuff. Later on, when we do the decorating and the sprucing up, it's gonna look pretty good. We are gonna run out of space, like over here. As you can see, the angle doesn't quite work out that way, so we're gonna run out of space probably like right here, a little short. Actually, you know, it might be just enough room to have an alley like back here. Because see, this is... It's hard to see, but this is where this ends. Wait, question. Has a flashlight ever been introduced yet? I think I have a flashlight in my inventory. It doesn't look like it. Like, this could be a little alley for us to store stuff, obviously, because we can't hold it in our inventory. I like it so far. That's where I'm going to leave this episode of Hobo Tough Life. Holy crap, there's a lot of debuffs on me right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to remember to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff you guys do, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!